If you want to learn how to develop congruence to have better dates, watch this video. So first of all, congruence is this idea of you being an authentic person in every environment that you operate in. So the same guy that goes to work is the same guy that shows up to the date. And this is a great example because at work, of course, you're dependent upon your boss, so to speak. You want to get paid. Maybe you've got kids or obligations that you don't want to let down. And so you care very, very much about what other people think about you. Now imagine taking that same attitude towards the girl that you're hanging out with that night. If you treated her like your boss at work, you would absolutely get blown out of the water. She would not even consider you as an option. So here's the kicker. If you can show up to work the same way that you would show up to a date, now we're talking. So back when I was single, I was working in hospitals, and I would have to go meet with the, directors and all these people. And one of the things I would do is I had a certain dress code, but I would wear my button-up shirt like a few buttons down. I would leave my earrings in. I would become the same Benny that shows up to the dates. That's the guy that would show up to work. Now, this required me taking a risk, right? To show up in that way, which some people would consider to be less professional as others, required me to put forth a certain image at work that could have costed me job opportunities. I actually got promoted later. But it was a feeling of uneasiness that I had to power through in order to become the same guy that shows up to the dates at work. Now, when you're not trying to manage people's perceptions of you, especially when money's at stake, you're getting somewhere. So if you have a job, make sure that you don't treat your boss like they're superhuman. Make sure that you don't go to great lengths to be overly polite or apologetic. Make sure that you don't try to manage people's perceptions of you. Make sure that you don't soften yourself as a man in the way that you speak. Make sure that you don't tone down your dress so that way you're less noticeable. You don't stand out as much. Be the same person that shows up to work as you are on the date. This is how you develop congruence, guys. And if you want to join a community of men that are making these hard moves in their own personal lives and then crushing it in their dating life, click the Stan Store link in my bio.